Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east. Call halal, Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwatash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwatash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. My name is Micah Allah. All right, today I want to talk about this devil descending with great wrath. All right, Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, let's talk about Esau, all right? Because Esau is the devil. All right, and Esau has little time left in his rulership. And knowing that he has a little time left, he's going to be resorting to things like this. All right, the Gestapo, the Geheime Staatspolizei was the official secret police of Nazi Germany and in German-occupied Europe. All right. Now check this out. Operations. Just read how they operated. The Gestapo committed widespread atrocities during its existence. The power of the Gestapo was used to focus upon political opponents, ideological dissenters, clergy and religious organizations, career criminals, the Sinti and Roma population, handicapped persons, homosexuals, and above all, the Jews, the small hats. Those arrested by, because they're not the real Jews, all right? The real Jews are so-called descendants of African American slaves and the Native American Indians. Their descendants are these are the true Jews in the world today. All right, those people claim they're Jews, but they are not. Pursuant to Revelation 2, verse 9. Right, these are Khazarian converts to Judaism. All right, and most of them are Edomites. All right, the majority of them are Edomites. Not all of them. Actually, some of them are actually true Israelites. Some of them are actually Jews. So that's a very small percentage. All right, but with that said, those arrested by the Gestapo were often held without judicial process and political prisoners throughout Germany. From 1941 throughout the occupied territories under the Night and Fog Decree, simply disappeared while in Gestapo custody. All right, so check this video out. All right, so this American secret police, because these guys came up, they weren't in uniform, or they came up in unmarked vehicles, just regular vehicles. I a couple of them had their faces covered, I think, near all of them, and they basically just like kidnapped this woman, man. All right, and the reason they did that is because she published an article criticizing, what the small hats are doing in Israel, man. All right, the genocidal acts and all of that. So they basically targeted her, and supposedly, her family haven't even heard from her or nothing, man. They just detained her without no due process. All right, and that's how the Gestapo was operating, man. They're just detaining people with no due process. All right, and recently a brother had a dream where he came home and there's like these, I don't know if he said it was like these military, these cops or whatever, but they asked him if he was so and so. He said yes, and they said, "Are you so and so from this YouTube channel?" He said yes, and then they took him in, man. They arrested him because of that, because of his channel, man. All right, and they didn't take him to a regular prison, man. They took him to an underground prison, man. And just seeing that video, man, you could just see how Esau is operating, man. All right, Jeremiah 30 verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, hey, this devil is gonna come with great wrath, man. All right, he's gonna go after brothers, because recently Iran released a report saying how the CIA is monitoring the Hebrew Israelite movements. So, man, like, I've suspected that for a while because I've noticed some funny activities. All right, I've noticed some funny activity when I go out to camp. The CIA got they have a base of operations out here in DR too. So I've noticed some funny shit. All right, they think they slick, but they not. And brothers have said, I've heard brothers in videos many times saying how they believe they're being watched and all that, but hey, brothers are still doing the work, all right? Because all we're doing is just, you know, we're reading out of the Bible, man. We're just teaching the Bible. That's all we're doing, all right? That's all we're doing right now. But we're gonna get to a point where Esau said, "Hey, look, enough. Take them in. Take them all in." All right. Revelation 2, verse 10. Revelation 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right, and thinking back on that brother's dream, he was faithful to death, man. All right, they had him strapped up to a chair or something. All right, they had him strapped up to like a table or a chair. I don't remember what he said, but they had him strapped up, and they were about to do some crazy shit. All right, but he kept calling the Lord over and over and over again, and the Lord gave him spiritual power, man. All right, he unbound himself like Samson and just completely destroyed all of his captors, man. All right, he was faithful unto death. All right, so brothers, get ready. All right, this shit right here, how they just picked up this woman and took her away, man. Hey, that's gonna be a regular occurrence, man, with some of the brothers. And when that time comes, hey, that's when you're really gonna see who's really with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and who's not. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.